All right, everyone. I know I had to do that awkward pause. But hi, how are you doing? Because guess what? It's Friday. So you know what that means. This is my Friday feedback from Audrey Codner-Gibson that I am doing a reflection. Reflections of the way life used to be. And then I finally realized what the words of the next line was. Because you know how you sing songs and then you're like, that's not the words. The second line is the reflections of the love you took from me. That's deep. So anyway, let me talk about my quick reflections of this week as being an online tutor entrepreneur. Now, I've heard something said to me recently when they say that God whispers and the devil screams. Guess what? The devil was sure as hell screaming this week. I don't know what was going on, but it just seemed like life was slapping me in the face so hard. I really don't know. So if anything, here we go. All kinds of fun stuff is happening here. So if anything, I am like trying to do this, being live on Instagram and also being live on YouTube. You should see what's going on back here. It's all kinds of crazy. But let's get back to the reflections. All right, so as I was saying, the devil was screaming. This was a crazy week, but I got a lot of kids doing their tutoring. A lot of kids are starting to get ready for their finals and get ready for their mid of whatever course type of assessments. So a lot of kids are actually doing pretty well. I lost a couple students because guess what? It's getting close to the end of the year. So a lot of people don't want to be tutored at the end of the year. But the ones that I still have, they're still working, they're still pushing, and I am so grateful for them. That was part of my joy. The other joy was I also celebrated my mother's birthday. I'm not telling you your age because you'll be like, she is not that old. Trust me, she is not that old because she is beautiful inside and out. So if anything, I just sent her a bunch of flowers since I couldn't travel, and my Wednesdays are usually my craziest days of the week. So that's what I was kind of working on. Hey, Robert. Robert is always supporting me. I love him. Okay. But when it got all kinds of crazy was the meetings. I was taking on a lot of meetings. I actually had a meeting from someone from Cambodia, right? All the way from Cambodia. Go ahead, Patrick. Okay, he is originally from the States, but he is working on such a great educational program in Cambodia, helping to develop their skill set. You know, he helped formulate a school, and he's really connected with a lot of people in education, and they're working on a huge project on helping a lot of schools with their after-school programs and actually child development, right? Like overall child development, anything educational that's fruitful, that's organic. They are all about it. So I can't wait for our next meeting with that because that was amazing. The other thing I just had to write things down. I'm sorry, people. This is how it goes. Definitely talked to a couple other tutors, you know, how things are going with them. And a lot of people, they're like, how am I going to get clients? And I'm like, right now at this time of year, you can get clients, but it's going to be someone that's really going to be your ideal. And, you know, just really talking to people, just figuring out what their ideal client is, who their ideal client is, and what are they trying to put it all together. Some meetings were really awesome and a couple wasn't that great. But I had to center myself, and I have to say that we all had to start at one point, and it's okay. The pressure of you trying to make that transition. Some people are making transitions from a teacher to a tutor. Some people are just have been tutoring for a long time and they're just making that advanced step. Whatever. It was crazy. It was a lot of talking and I'm a little exhausted. Okay. So then talked to authors today and just really talked about people. But one thing that was really awesome was when I talked to my friend Dawn of Think Outside Tutoring, and also she has outdoor education. And we were just kind of milling some ideas because, guys, I'm going to be truthful. I want to figure out a way to marry my love for athletics with my love of education. I want these to meet and to love each other, okay? Pop out a beautiful baby, which is called my career. All right, so for the most part, it's just like, how do I mirror that and enable to really advance? And I think we really got a good niche, and I really love to it. So if you're a coach, especially a high school coach, if you're a high school coach, you got some athletes, regardless of the sport. If you're an AD, an athletic director, or any kind of director of athletics, you know some kids who are athletics, make sure you message me. And then for the most part of all this craziness, make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Okay? Definitely want to do that because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these in addition to the math stuff. All right? So I also want to give a shout out to my trainer. I am starting to lose a little bit of poundage. You might not be able to tell from the slight double chin that's happening here, but I refuse to use filters when I do these. Refuse! Because I saw some of the filters that I was going through. This is crazy. I'm surprised people are trying to meet each other because you don't even know if you're getting a real person or someone fake. So I was like, no, that's too much. So for mostly, I love if you are thinking about losing weight, he is the weight loss coach. If you need them, make sure you hit up my boy Dom over at Instagram. So it is Get Lifted by Dom. Okay, just write Get Lifted by Dom. He'll pop up. Make a little appointment. See what you can do. Make sure you are serious about this because this is not okay, we're gonna do keto. Oh, it's not all right, you're gonna just eat carrots all day. You're basically changing your lifestyle, and he's the perfect person for that. So make sure you check him out. All right. So that means your girl went back to the gym. And I love going back to the gym. And I did put a post out. I love being that girl that is actually like lifting mad weight. Not like, oh, here's a 2-pounder. Look how cute I'm looking. Like actually in that gym, working out, making the guys go, I gotta step my game up. Yeah, I'm that girl. How you doing? All right. But if anything, it was crazy. The devil was screaming. But today, I just centered myself a little bit. Yes, I'm doing a lot on social media. Yes, I want to revive my YouTube channel because I really want to help a lot of people. But at the same time, people, let me provide my services to you, okay? So I don't want to just be a person that you're like, oh, I can get her cheaper because she's African-American. I had those calls this week. I also had the calls that are like, oh, I didn't know you were Black. Never mind. Yeah, that happened this week. Okay, we're moving on. So, but for the most part, this is what I want to do. I love to teach. I love to educate. If you don't understand, go to my channel. I will put the description of my solo 2 at Audrey.com or Audrey Codner-Gibson. I'm trying to give you my email and my website and the solo account at the same time. Let's try this again. I love live. All right, so if you want to, you can go to solo.to/Audrey Codner-Gibson, and you can see everything. So you can see my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. There's so much. YouTube. Sometimes I have to look. I feel like there's something missing. There is LinkedIn. Okay, so I have all those channels. I have examples of my instruction. I have examples of my playing career. I have examples of almost everything. So everything is there. If you want to go to my website, Audrey Codner-Gibson or acgmathtutoring.com, you can go to that website and see as much as you can. So, as I said, the reflections was nuts, but we're going to calm down. All right. So I will see you guys next week because guess what? On Thursday, I have jury duty. Get ready for the drama. All right. Bye.